Hear me? You can use the chat box to just inform me in case you're able to hear me or not able to hear me before we start. Great. I guess we're loud and clear. Mr. Cenk, would you like to do a quick sound check so that
Yes.
our audience can hear?
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome.
Great.
Thanks for joining our webinar today.
Great. So let's start then. Well, good afternoon again to everybody and welcome to Sleep Expo Middle East webinar series. I am Megha Anthony, your host this afternoon. Now, the new normal, as they call it, has certainly affected all our lives in different ways. Now, however, at Sleep Expo Middle East, we believe that no matter what the challenge may arise, the methods of raising awareness, spreading knowledge among people should not stop. So this is why we started this series to be a platform for global players to come together and share their knowledge and discuss development and many innovations as well. Now, the pandemic, as we all know, has certainly left a huge impact, and the sleep industry is no different, which is why in today's manufacturers, they have to be on top of their game and to be in tune with the technology in the market, also in order to provide the best of the best for their customers. Today, we're talking to Mr. Cenk Umit, the chairman of Umit Makina. So, Mr. Cenk has been serving as the chairman at Umit Makina since 2016, and he is looking forward to the upcoming years with an excitement by continuing to grow the product line with the latest technology. Now, Umit Makina intends to continue to increase its presence in both the domestic and the international market and introduce many new products in the coming year. So today we shall shed light on the current trends being observed in the mattress manufacturing market and the challenges that are involved and some of the key solutions that can help manufacturers to be a little more cost efficient in the post-COVID world. So before we start off to the first question with Mr. Cenk, I would like to inform all of our audience here today to feel free to post in your questions during our conversation. And we would like to keep this conversation as engaging as possible. So I shall address your questions during the course of our discussion as well. And also, if you want to know more about the show or how to participate, do get in touch with us. We will be leaving the links for you at the chat box as well. So let's begin. Mr. Cenk, firstly,
Yes.
thank you so much for coming here and joining us today. And I want to start off by asking you about the entire mindset of the manufacturer, how that has changed during the pandemic, be it internationally or even by the Middle East perspective.
Okay. Thank you for the opportunity again. So the world mattress consumption, production, and trade have grown in the last 10 years in global manner, including Middle East. The outbreak of COVID-19 has brought strong effects worldwide, affecting the furniture and the mattress markets, both from the demand and the supply side. The consequences on mattress consumption are still uncertain and may vary widely from country to country, depending on the severity of the contagion, the length of the lockdown, the status of the economy in early 2020, and the ability to use resources to assist in the recovery. While the mattress manufacturing industry has experienced favorable conditions over the last decade, industry revenue was declined in the first 2 quarters of 2020. However, due to the outbreak of the coronavirus disease, the consecutive lockdowns and disruptions in the supply chain, the overall sales of mattresses have declined for the short term, especially in the first and the second quarter. On top of that, growth in residential construction markets began to decelerate, limiting industry demand and reduced demand by the pandemic led to a significant decline in revenue. The outbreak of COVID-19 has posed different challenges to the industry. From the end of January 2020 up until end of March, almost all China's retail stores were closed. A month later, almost all countries have been affected by the spread of the pandemic, and were forced to start periods of lockdown. In many countries, retail and production activities have been suspended. Different lengths of lockdown and degree of restrictions have been applied across the countries and geographical areas. In some cases, they are still ongoing or about to return back. As a result, retail sales in traditional stores have been decreased worldwide. However, there are some aspects that we have to take into consideration. More recently, industrial revenue has been rebounded, but I don't think it is enough to offset our losses from earlier this year. Consequently, industrial revenue has declined, and I expect to increase once normalcy is regained with vaccine developments and eventually return back to growth over the next few years in terms of revenue for the mattress manufacturing industry. When our past routines are interrupted, as they are now, sleep helps to take away the inconsistencies. When one is overwhelmed with anxiety, sleep makes it better, and when being exhausted is just too much to take. Sleep provides an escape. While it's a scary time for all of us, it's an exciting time for mattress industry, especially in countries where consecutive lockdowns are ineffective, so more and more people become bedridden from the virus. The industry should know the importance of its role in the fight against the virus.
Right. You were also saying, Mr. Cenk, that there's been a shift towards the online platform, especially for the industry. So my next question to you is, what can you shed some light on what kind of shift have you seen when it comes to online sales?
So I'm confident that the robust demand for mattresses in emerging and developing countries will translate to a better market for the industry. Online mattresses are expected to continue to be in great demand. There are a significant number of companies in the online mattress sector. The number of mattresses being purchased online is also on the rise, and this was partly attributed to a changing buyer's demographic. New millennium have somehow created a trend in mattress buying as people are replacing their beds more often than ever. New generation increases its financial power. Mattress manufacturers are expected to take their purchases on the digital platforms. A fast increase in online sales is growing among the largest home furniture and mattress retailers during the first quarter. Most retailers have shifted their focus to online sales and achieved encouraging results during the first half of 2020 compared to the same period 2019. This could be an opportunity for both mattress retailers and manufacturers to invest in new and already launched projects to increase their online presence into the market and to integrate online and offline channels, thus moving closer to the final consumers. Some mattress producers during the period of lowest demand relocated part of the production to medical devices like face masks and medical mattresses, which have been largely in demand. In particular, the hospital sector could be seen as an opportunity in a market niche, which is estimated to increase in the near future.
That's right. And also, I'm sure that the demand also, like you said, has been kind of increasing. You're seeing a consistent rise. So could you shed some light on, what kind of growth in the demand you have seen in the mattress industry?
So I expect the mattress market to be grown later during forecast period. Mattress companies are doing everything they can adapt to changes coming their way. We have now more sleep data than ever, and I believe mattress producers are doing their best to stay ahead of this game. Contact-free delivery, intensify hygiene efforts, which are some of the tactics used by the industry to ensure that it survives and thrives. Supply chains are shortening, lead times are lowering, and safety is being taken very seriously. The growth of the hospitality industry is influencing the demand of various types of mattresses across the world. Rising demand for mattresses from international hotel chains is likely to boost the market growth, as popular hotel chains focusing to provide excellent comfort and soundless sleep to attract more consumers. Consumers are looking for alternatives for premium mattresses, which is influencing the growth in sales of mattresses. On top of that, escalating expenditure in product innovation with availability of various types of mattresses in developed and emerging economies, supported by ever-changing consumers' sleeping pattern and growing demand for hybrid, memory foam, and latex mattresses, has been anticipated to infuse growth in the market for mattresses over the next few years. And I'm confident that the robust demand for mattresses in emerging and developing countries will translate to a better market for the industry.
Right. I mean, of course, there are a lot of people who've joined us now. We just want to give you a quick recap of what all we've spoken about. We're talking about the current trends, the growth in the market. We've spoken about the change in mindset among manufacturers, not only internationally, but also regionally. And we've also spoken about the kind of growth that we're foreseeing in the mattress industry. But Mr. Cenk, now I want to ask you about the innovations. What kind of innovations do you see in the mattress industry now?
Innovations and trends in the mattress industry are changing. As of now, we expect the most sought after mattresses to be those that are antimicrobial, antifungal, and easy to clean. Liquid-proof mattresses and high-tech adjustable beds are also said to be a major seller, with some hospitals anticipating more patients than they can currently take. So more beds are going to be needed. With hospitals being built in a matter of weeks and self-isolation becoming more popular, mattresses, especially single and queen-size ones, will sell like a burger. Free shipping and a long sleep trial also make buying mattress easier than ever before. As technology continues to take over the world, people want products and services delivered to them at the speed of light, and as a result, the internet is only going to play a more critical role. People have different needs in choosing a mattress. The wider the range of clients they can service to, the more successful the mattress producers will be. Continuous development and innovations in the mattress industry is mainly driven by consumer interest in sleeping hygiene and health. Easy availability and affordable prices are driving the demand of inner spring mattresses across the globe and seeing significant product innovation in the mattress types. There is a wide range of products available in the market now. Growing infrastructure in developing economies, an increasing number of wealthy households with premium home furnishing is enhancing the demand of mattresses worldwide. With increased number of consumers shifting towards large houses, growing preferences of multiple bedrooms in the house is propelling the growth of the mattress market.
That's right. Of course, I do encourage all of you over here to post in your questions in the chat box out there. And moving on, Mr. Cenk, I mean, of course, we've spoken about the innovation, but what is the future of mattresses right now?
Mattresses are no longer just a place to sleep, but an important relationship between your sleeping environment and quality of sleep. Consumers who have very busy lives today are no longer taking quality sleep for granted and are now more critical about the construction of their mattresses. Apparently, as we all have discovered that there's an ideal mattress for everyone, that is no longer just a furniture. The consumer's weight, height, and sleeping preferences or position affects the quality of sleep. There's a specific mattress that will suit a person who is on the heavy side, sleeps on his back or stomach, or someone who sleeps hot. Despite the advancements in mattress technology, mattress manufacturers are in a rush to come up with new technologies that will help to build better mattresses for consumers. This is not surprising at all, considering that the world market for mattresses is kept growing over the next years. Introduction of new technology has made it easier for consumers to get mattresses customized as per their requirements. Willingness to explore new kind of mattresses is high, as the industry is strongly suggesting that the average consumer replaces their mattress every 8 years. This is likely to support the mattress market growth during the forecast period. Growing popularity of online retail stores of mattresses is likely to drive the significant growth in online retail store segments. There is so much automation taking place as well.
Of course, we will get into the automation part of it, but a question comes to my mind that I've seen so many innovations, especially in this last 1 year, when it comes to the pandemic, the COVID. You have COVID-free pillow covers or pillows that have come out, and you have got a lot of these different materials that combination of material people are using to make the mattresses. What are your thoughts on these kind of products that are in the market?
So the idea, automated and integrated machine helping us to get things done might have seemed a little scary a few decades ago. But industries are starting to see computers and machines as more than just lifeless equipment, including mattress and mattress machinery industries. As today, there isn't a single industry that hasn't made use of automation. We can now get things done faster and in a more efficient way, and we can eliminate the risk that comes with human error. From manufacturing equipment to data collection, even e-commerce, we are already seeing the impact of automation is making in the mattress industry. Pioneer developments have now become the norm. As salary bills are increasing, shipping are getting more expensive, and skilled labor are becoming more limited. Automation is only going to be more relevant in the mattress industry. As it stands, you can find mattress automatic production lines with integrated conveyors in all sorts of factories around the world. Lift and place mechanisms mean heavy lifting can be done without much human involvement. As machine makers like us to continue to tweak our products, operating these machines will start to become easier and easier, and training will get less intense until we see the need for human operators vanish altogether.
Right. And of course, what should one be mindful of while selecting a particular automation or an innovation for their plant? Are there any things that one should keep in
cost
mind?
efficient, energy efficient?
No. When you're talking about automation, so when a manufacturer has to pick a particular technology, what should one be mindful of?
So sensors will help save an energy. Machine learning will cut our costs. The industry possibilities are endless with automation. The mattress industry is preparing to sleep at the wheel while computers slave away. And honestly, we cannot blame them. Quality control will be done by computers and microchips that can pick up information in real time, alerting engineers immediately and saving costs from repairs by detecting defects early. There are now systems that can be attached to machines that are already in use, so there is no need to buy fancier, more expensive machines. As of today, an operator can run 2-3 machines at the same time, resulting in quicker production without compromising on quality. For now, such machines are cutting training time down to a few days, but before you know it, these machines will be unmanned and they will probably be require maintenance from engineers. With less money going into production products, it's going to be much cheaper buying quality hybrid mattresses or types, and as you might imagine, those are pretty pricey to make in these days. Automation equals efficiency, and normal computers will start to synchronize up with the factories so that operators can do their work without having been physically in the factory. Let's wait and see what 5G technology will bring into our production life.
Right. Mr. Cenk, we have a question from the audience right now. So we have Miss Emmy, who has said that what are the selling percentage of mattresses produced from memory foam compared to the latex and the hybrid ones? Would you like to answer that?
Sure, one moment. So inner spring mattress was the largest product segment in the market, and it held a 33% share of the total revenue in 2018. Increasing cases of back problems associated with uncomfortable sleeping surfaces are boosting the growth of the segment. In emerging economies like India, Brazil, and China, an increasing number of affluent consumers also boost the demand for a premium mattress with inner spring technology. Latex foam is either produced using the Talalay process or the Dunlop process, where Dunlop is firmer and denser foam, and Talalay is of softer texture and lighter as it has more air pockets between its particles. For instance, the memory foam type of mattress is good at relieving pressure on painful joints. These belong to the premium range of mattresses as compared to standard spring mattresses.
Right. I hope Emil, that answers your question. And we also have one more question we'll take in before we get back to our presentation. It's from again her. She's asking about what is cooling. Which cooling effect is better? Uh, is it to have it as a textile top layer or infused in the memory foam? Shall we get back to that question
Sure,
later?
later, please.
Yeah, sure. So let's get back to the presentation. We'll answer that question later. So we did speak about being cost efficient and energy efficient during these pressing times. And now I do want to get into the trends part of it. You know, what kind of technology is now entering the market? And also, if you can shed some light on the eco-friendly mattresses that we are seeing.
So it is getting more and more important to go green as a business today. Sustainable manufacturing processes as well as organic are a priority now. Mattress manufacturers are turning their attention to organic or natural materials. Most of them are trying as much as possible to get certification proving their mattresses don't have harmful substances. Mattresses made from natural materials always seem to last longer than those made from synthetic ones. Furthermore, the key players are focusing on the introduction of organic mattresses made by utilizing natural and environment-friendly raw materials such as wool, natural latex, and organic cotton. In addition to this, luxury mattresses are made from a variety of materials which include organic quilted panels, memory foam, latex, inner spring, and hybrid materials and considered as quality mattresses. Rapid increase in trend of selling products such as eco-friendly and luxury mattresses through online distribution channels, especially on e-commerce websites and portals across the globe, is expected to create significant opportunities for manufacturers and distributors of luxury mattresses over the next years. A luxury mattress comes with multi-layers and degrees of both softness and firmness. The major benefits of such mattresses is to offer pressure relief, conform to the shape of the body, to spread the weight over the surface of the mattress, and relieve pressure points. Companies are also offering attractive discounts and launching exclusive offers or payment terms to drive the sale of the luxury mattresses on e-commerce websites. More and more luxury mattress manufacturing companies are investing heavily on research and development and focusing on upgrading their mattresses and planning to expand and launch more comfortable and economical luxury mattresses in the market. Companies are also undertaking mergers and acquisitions or signing agreements with regional distributors and dealers to expand their business in various parts of the globe. Furthermore, end users are increasingly becoming aware about the harmful effects of synthetic mattresses used on a regular basis. Manufacturers and distributors sell their natural material-based mattresses for the quality sleep and comfort. As of today, this is what they offer out. These are projected to be major driving factors of the luxury mattress market during the forecast period.
Right. And of course, we did speak about the kind of demand that there is in the industry and the way it's shifting towards the online market. But we also are seeing a kind of growth in social media. So, how do you see social media helping the mattress industry?
Social media is a potential marketing tool. So many brands are joining Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube to connect with current millennial. Experts are proclaiming that these four social channels are mass marketing tools. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube represent a gigantic potential audience, and they are effective as marketing platforms for mattress industry. Additionally, many mattress brands are investing significantly on these platforms. Social media network help mattress companies to spread word about special events, promotions amongst the customers. And these mattress companies are seeing a jump in their social media followings and website visits. And it is no surprise considering that the world has been pushing into unfamiliar territory. Many employees are working from home, and many companies have announced to its staff that they could work from home for an unknown period of time. As people start panicking about the pandemic, sleep is proving to be very therapeutic for people anxious about the virus. In fact, taking a nap has never been more crucial to mental health. If someone self-isolating at home or lying in a hospital do not want to share a bed with anyone right now, whatever your situation, wherever you are, chances are you need a mattress.
That's true. That's very true. We have another very interesting question that's come out when we were speaking about the online sale. So it's from Mr. Nick Williams. He says that given the exponential
About online sales, right?
Yes, about the online sales. So he says that given the kind of growth of online sales in mature market, how do you believe that non-branded products can improve and increase the sales and the prices? And do you believe that there is a price ceiling, like a price cutoff for these products?
Yes, there is a price cutoff in these mattresses. And for the all market players, I'm expected to continue to be in a great demand. and there are significant number of companies already involved in the market. And for the non-brand producers, this will be the same situation as of now, today, and in the very near future. Because new generation have somehow created a trend in mattress buying, as people are replacing their beds more often than ever. So there's a room for everyone here in the market now.
Right. I hope, Mr. Nick, that answers your question. We have one more question that has come in before we head to the last part of our presentation. So he says, I think it's from Mr. Algi. So he says that zipper mattresses have grown a lot lately due to the mass production of cover in China. So do you think that this trend will also continue?
Yes, I believe in so. Bed, because there's a great demand in a bed in a box selling policy, and zip cover mattresses is one of the major player within this product.
Right. Thank you. I hope that does answer your question. So we've come to one of our last questions out here. So do post in your questions before we conclude. So Mr. Cenk, so coming to the next question, now going forward, what are the kind of changes do you foresee in the manufacturing industry?
So as of today, there is a significant growth of the hospitality industry, which is influencing the demand of various type of mattresses across the world. Rising demand for mattresses from international hotel chains is likely to boost the market growth, as popular hotel chains focusing on to provide excellent comfort and sound-free sleep to attract more consumers and customers. However, limited availability of raw materials for mattresses obtained from natural resources is reflecting on prices of premium mattresses. Consumers are looking for alternatives for premium mattresses, which is influencing the growth in the sale of mattresses from local vendors. Rising incidence of back disorders, mainly caused by uncomfortable sleeping surfaces, is likely to play a major role in the growth of specialty mattresses such as foam-based and luxury type mattresses. Furthermore, increased per capita disposable income will also likely to boost the purchases of home furnishing goods, while innovations in specialty mattresses will likely persuade consumers with renewed incomes to upgrade the existing mattresses, potentially purchasing innovative, higher quality mattresses. Mattress producers are largely compete on the basis of quality. If consumers feel that a particular mattress brand offers a more comfortable product and one of the leads to quick and sustained sleep, they will be more inclined to purchase the product and pay more for it. This leads to producers to compete on product innovations as well. Companies also compete in terms of price, overall product offerings, and quality of service. At present, there is a significant rise in the demand for various home furnishing products, such as mattresses, pillowcases, and bed linens, because of the increasing construction of residential complexes. Apart from this, due to growing instances of back and posture-related problems caused by uncomfortable sleeping surfaces, there is widespread adoption of hybrid mattresses and foam-based mattresses that offer superior comfort through even distribution of pressure and body weight. These mattresses can also be customized and help in relaxing the spine while sleeping.
Right. So, Mr. Cenk, there's one question that did come up on my mind, especially when we were talking earlier about the kind of changing mindset among the manufacturers. So, I just wanted to ask you, in what way have manufacturers what you have seen in your experience when it comes to purchasing the machine or the kind of technology that they need right now for their plants. What have you seen the kind of changes?
So in the first quarter and following by second one, we saw significant decline in purchasing machinery. Because due to outbreak of the coronavirus disease and the consecutive lockdowns and disruptions in the supply chain, including for mattress machinery manufacturers, and the overall sales of mattress machines have declined for the short term, especially, like I say, in the first 6 months period. But right after that, following by June, July and August, we have seen a significant rise in purchasing machinery, and still it's continuing like this in this way.
So is there anything in particular?
I see an acceleration in machinery.
Right. And also, is there any particular kind of changes that you have made, or any particular kind of technology that you have adapted during this time that has been beneficial for manufacturers?
We are getting more and more focusing on the automation systems.
Right.
Automation and integrated machines helping us to get things done might seem a little scary because maybe 10, 15 years ago. But pioneer developments have now become the norm in the mattress industry.
We also have one question come from Mr. Marco, who says that if we consider as major trends that is sustainability or online sales and even the purity or the safety of the people, how do you expect materials, technology, and manufacturing process to evolve by consequence? And do you see any kind of related trend in the manufacturing industry?
So that comes to question quality control will be done by the computers and microchips that can pick up the information in real time and will alert engineers immediately and saving costs from repairs and detecting defects earlier. There are now systems that can be attached to machines that are already in use.
Right.
And as of today, operators can run, like I said before, three machines at the same time, resulting in quicker production without compromising on quality.
Right. We also have another question from Mr. Oluwa. I hope I pronounced that right. So he says that with the increase of prices of polyol and isocyanate, is there any work in progress for raw material substitution in the flexible PU processes?
Can you please repeat the question again?
Sure. 1 minute. So he says, with the increasing prices of polyol and isocyanate, is there any work in progress for raw material substitution in the flexible PU processes?
So far, I have no idea about this development. So accept my apologies.
Sure. Not a problem, sir. So do you think that the industry 4.0 that everyone is talking about will be the future of this industry with a lot more technology coming in, a lot of innovation, automation?
Currently, let's say the bed in a box is an example of how automation has changed the mattress industry. Soon, not only we will see machines make a mattress and pack it into a box, logistics will improve to the point where forklifts will drive themselves and delivery trucks will make their way to your house driver-free.
Right. I hope that answers your questions. And if there's any other question, do post it in. We're planning to take about another 1 or 2 more questions as well. There is someone who has made a comment on saying that what is it with components that have an active treatment on users like stress relief and well-being in general?
Please repeat the question again.
So she says that what is it with components that have an active treatment on users like stress relief and well-being in general? I think it's more of a comment than a question.
So we have to turn our attention into organic or natural materials.
Yeah.
Most of them are trying as much as possible to get certification proving that mattresses don't have harmful substances.
I think
So
we did touch upon
mattresses-
that during the eco-friendly mattresses that you were
Yes.
talking about.
So mattresses made from natural materials always seem to last longer than those made from synthetic ones.
Right. So I think we've addressed all the questions. So we've come almost to the end of our session.
Additionally, end users, new generation, are increasingly becoming aware about the harmful effects of synthetic mattress used on a regular basis.
Oh.
So manufacturers and distributors sell their natural material-based mattresses for the quality sleep and comfort. As of today, this is what they offer out.
Great. Thank you so much, Mr. Cenk. I mean, that was quite insightful as well. And of course, thank you again for taking time out for us. It certainly shows that, a pandemic has led to so many innovations and trends and changes in the industry. And we certainly hope that, we all come out of this in a much stronger way. And I think the key out here is to stay positive and also to use this time to think beyond the four walls. And of course, you never know. I'm sorry, sir?
And stay strong.
Yes, of course, and stay strong. Because I feel, you never know when you actually start thinking beyond the four walls that we are confined with. That's when the real innovation and the trends do come in. And hopefully, by the next edition of Sleep Expo Middle East, that will happen in October, we may see some very unique innovations as well at the show.
Yeah.
So for all of you who do want to know a little bit more about the show will be held in October between 26th and 28th in 2021. And the upcoming edition is also co-located with two other shows. That's called Middle East Foam and Polyurethane Expo, as well as the Adhesives and Bonding Expo. So we would love to hear back from all of you who took part over here at our session. So do get in touch with us if you do have any innovation or any sort of development that you would want to address. So do get in touch with us as well. So thank you again, Mr. Cenk. And until next time, do stay safe.
Thank you. You all too. Bye-bye.
Bye.